next thing we want to talk about is we want to talk about pens. Pens are important to me. Now, if you sew a lot, you say, well, a pen is a pen. Well, in my life, a pen is not a pen. I have different pens in here, and I tell Betsy not to touch my certain pens. And I like them all kept separate. That's important to me. And it is Lori too. But Betsy, she just puts them all together. But I wanted to show you the different types of pens that every quilter should have at least 2 different kinds in their sewing room. Well, the first one I wanted to put out is the Handy Quilter, which is the long pen, which I have stuck these pens into this so that you could get a full view. With clothing, you really find out how stable pens are, or if you need to buy some new pens, because pens dull out, and if they're dull, they will snag into the fabric and give it a run in it, and that looks terrible. So you have to purchase new pens from time to time. Now, these pens I use a lot in the sides of dresses, but we also use this in quilting. So these are quilting pens, and with the Handy Quilter Helper, it comes with a magnet. So I wanted to show you that. And these are the extra long. And if your pens bend, do me a favor, throw them away, because it just messes up when you're trying to line up stuff. Because I use pens all the time. Every day there is some type of pen in my hand. So I just wanted to mention that because that's real important to a person that sews. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the magic pens. We just got these are new, the pink ones, because they're extra long and they come in 50s, and this is 50s. These run around $10.99, $11.99. Now this is Jill's favorite, and these are the ones that I let Betsy use in her area because she likes them because they're easier to pick up. In some situations I like them, other situations I don't, but these really are nice and easy to pick up, and you can iron over top of them and they won't melt. So it's a good pen. I like it, but this is Jill and Betsy's favorite. I don't think it's Lori's favorite. I'm getting ready to show Lori's favorite. So we wanted to show you these pens. I wanted to show you these pens. These are Karen Buckley pens. Now, Vera and Rita, the 2 sisters, love these pens. They use them in applique or when you're doing a turn, a curve. These work really great. The double wedding ring would be a good example. But they're extremely, extremely, extremely fine. So, and they come in a little container that I would keep them in if I used them all the time. But Betsy and I can't use them here because I lose my coffee. I would definitely lose all these. They'd be in the floor. So, this is not one I use all the time. And my most favorite. There's all friends in these, but Clover makes the best pen. Why do I like these so well? They are long, and I use this example here. They're very long and they're sharp, but they do get dull. And yes, you can sew over top of this and it ends up in your piecing or your clothing, whichever you do. But this is my favorite pen because I really love the length of it. But they do get dull. We can tell when the pens are not working. And once again, if they're bent, they're no good. Now, I want to mention my least favorite. That is these pens with a head on them. To me, we call these the yard sale pens or the welfare pens because they've got a round bald head, and you know, some people might like that, but with the way we work and we go here, this is not pen that we use except for putting the tickets on the bags for alteration. So we're just not fans of these, and we don't carry these here because anything that I sell you in my store, I use basically on a daily time. So I wanted to mention that, but these are my favorite, Lori and I. But, you know, we've got you choices. We got you 5 different choices of pens. And, you know, when you come in, we'll talk about it and maybe guide you. You might not like our pens, but keep in mind, don't buy off-brand flower head pens because they are not the same.
Mhm.
When I first opened up, I accidentally ordered the off-brand and they didn't work as well. But Clover, to me, is a well-known pen. And the company comes out with great notions. So I wanted to mention that.